Aloha, and welcome to another HTML and CSS tutorial. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to style some common attributes of your web page fonts with cascading style sheets, or more simply put, styling your text with CSS. Okay, in a previous video, we talked about how to add a style element into the head of your HTML file, and I created a very short body on my web page. Hello world, welcome to my web page. I hope you enjoy your visit. Now what we can do here is we can create some style sheet declarations for H1 in paragraph, and in here we're going to use a property called font family. Font family means that we have a variety of, there's literally thousands of fonts that you can find online to style the text on your web page. And these fonts are generally grouped into families or generic groups of fonts. Okay? So what we can do here is create a family, and one of the first one we can look at is called monospace. Okay? So the font family here that we're going to use for our first level heading is called monospace. And I'll just save that, and let's go ahead and go back here, open up this page, and you can see we have this type of font. It looks kind of like a typewriter font. The idea here is with monospace font, each of the characters takes up the same space. Okay, this goes back to if you have the old printing presses or typewriter keys, and they were all the same size. And so they took up the same amount of space regardless of the width of the letters. So let's try to illustrate this with the, we'll do this with the paragraph text, and we can kind of see this font family monospace here as well. And I can create another paragraph with MMMMM and create another paragraph with LLLL. Okay, so we've got 6 of each character there. We'll save that, go back here and refresh that, and you see they take up the same amount of space. Both lines, both paragraphs are the same width. That's a monospace font. Okay. Next up we have what we call serif fonts. Okay. A serif font, if you think of serif, you think of something like this. Now you may recognize this is looks like Times New Roman. It's a very popular font in, say, Microsoft Word or in print that you see. And a serif, we can kind of increase the size of this here. You see there's these little feet or wings. You know, the word serif relates back to things like seraphim, winged creatures are referred to in the Bible. So we have these little wings sticking off of our letters, and those are called serifs. So this is a serif font family. An alternative to serif, we're going to change the paragraph to sans serif. Okay, sans means without, so without wings or without feet. And you'll see these letters here are now, they're very crisp. And there's some literature that suggests that in print, serif fonts tend to be read faster and more easily, and on the web or on screen, we have sans serif fonts. So, so we've talked about 3 separate types of font families: serif, sans serif, and monospace. In a future video, we'll talk about 2 others: fantasy and cursive. But for now, this will take care of most of your web font family needs. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and happy web coding. Mahalo!